Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the Cardinals versus Reds Major League Baseball matchup on Wednesday, September 11th, 2024. If you like all the free picks we do at Pickdawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Just go to Pickdawgz.com, click on the premium picks tab. I've also got a link directly below this video in the description. If you make bigger bets looking for VIP style services and you have a bankroll of $10,000 or more, that's what it's going to take for these type of picks, then text the number you see on the screen. These packages are custom made. But let's get to this game. Got the Cardinals taking on the Reds. Two teams, well, probably playing for a different year. The Cardinals certainly were in contention for a good portion of the season. But I think at this point, 6 games back in the wild card race, some traffic in front of them as well. Probably not going to get across the finish line. They can blame no one but themselves. I mean, just barely around that 500 mark. Meanwhile, for the Cincinnati Reds, a team that's played hard, small market team, plus run differential on the season despite the losing record. The Reds are the only team in baseball that have a losing record and a plus run differential, which means when they win, they really win. They hammer teams. In fact, they are 5 games under 500 and still have that plus run differential. You see teams like, that are a lot less under 500, or even teams over 500 that don't have that going for them. So I think the future is bright for the Reds. The future just isn't right now. For the Cardinals, it's Lance Lynn on the mound, and returning to St. Louis this season, we saw some good stuff out of Lynn, and we saw some of the stuff that we saw in recent years since he's been with other teams. Lynn's best years have been with the Cardinals, and he's always been known as a guy that allows a lot of runners on base, doesn't allow them to cross the plate. But this year, it's been a little bit of a different story for Lance Lynn. He's got a 4.06 ERA. He hasn't made it to the mound all that many times, just 21 times on the season. Over his last 3 starts, though, even though it's been a while, the Cards are 3-0 in his last 3 starts, and he's got a 1.69 ERA. The Reds are hitting 267, though, versus right-handed pitching. The Cardinals, 248 over their last 10 versus righties. The Reds just 165 versus lefties, and the Cardinals at 215. Meanwhile, the bullpens, the Reds, 5.29 ERA over the last 10, and the Cards at 4.76. These teams really do not like each other at all. And we have seen it over the years that, this is the game where, this is the series where they're throwing at each other, where the benches are clearing and little jabbing, a verbal jabbing becomes actual fisticuffs. And we have seen it many, many times between these two teams. And with both of them eliminated and not much to play for, I would expect to see a lot more of the same. I know the Cardinals, are believe that they might still be in it, but they are pretty much out of time at this point. I'll tell you what, I think they're out of luck in this one. I'm going to take the Cincinnati Reds, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.